Welcome once again to League of Legends, and it is going to be LowLandLions versus Black Fraternity. This is round 3 of the Go4LoL 40 Championships, or whatever you call it. The weekly tournament, I guess you could say. It is round 3. It is the 5th of June this was played on. Obviously not recording on that because I needed a day or two's time later. So for the blue team, it is going to be Black Fraternity, and that will be Misfortune, Vlad, Morgana, Amumu, and Rumble. Pretty strong team there. Pretty heavy on the AP, but pretty strong. That's going to be Raven, RoynevS, Anivia for the win. PutRandomName here, and Teacher, I guess. So for LowLandLions, it's going to be Tristana, Sona, Trundle, Irelia, and Twisted Fate. So pretty aggressive. Lot of last hitting there. A lot of tower push in there as well. So that's going to be Sneaky, Ishtai, Sjokk, Alibabba, and Zealot. As you can see on your screen, we are viewing it from Sneaky, this replay of the LowLandLions. Clairvoyance goes down. So two junglers, obviously Trundle and Amumu. Clairvoyance on Morgana and Sona. So no real fully recognised support, I guess, for Black Fraternity here, rather going with a pretty stacked AP team, like I mentioned. I mean, you want to say stacked, you obviously got Vlad, Morgana, Rumble, and I guess Amumu technically as well, so it's a lot of AP in there as well. So I guess we're going to see some serious magic resist stacking. Pings going down. Still very cautious. You don't get many level 1 fights in Europe. It's one of the big differences I've spotted when doing the DreamHack EU qualifiers of late, and certainly from doing a lot of EU VODs of late as well. There is significantly different styles. I guess we can only wait and see what happens at DreamHack, how that's going to turn out. Sadly, I don't believe I'll be there, which is not great for me, but not to worry. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of top commentated matches. Oh, Ishtai has been caught, but it was the prison. I think it was more luck thrown out. I don't know if they realised the whole team were there. They just backed away. I think that may just mean Morgana's going to be in the mid. Yes, they actually know they are all there. Clairvoyance going down. Rumble comes around the side. Alibabba did throw out, actually it was a pick a card, it wasn't a wild card, was it? So it looks like Zealot's going to be going top versus Rumble. Sona and Tristana will almost certainly be bottom. Twisted Fate setting up mid, that's going to be the blue being pulled by Twisted Fate. And Sona going to give it a couple of hits just to make sure, gets the tricord on there as well, the passive. So Rumble, well, we can look at items in a moment. It's pretty much going to be standard. Yeah, Doran Shield for both of the top lane. Actually, Amplified Tome already for Vlad, so Vlad's trying to get a strong lifesteal on early on. And Doran's Ring. Meanwhile, down the bottom, Morgana and Misfortune, so very aggressive against the two supports. Mana Crystal and Health Pop. We can see Trundle is coming around the backside already, so they're going to go straight in for Misfortune. Surely puts the slowdown already. It is Misfortune they're going to go for. He's going to use that flash up. He's going to get away. But actually, Morgana was taken very low there. Probably may have been a wiser choice to hit Morgana. That's going to force the two aggressive partners out lane. Constant poke from Sona as well. It's got that 3-chord him up at the moment. You can see it up in the top corner here, the power chord. Expect that to go on someone. Clairvoyance does go down, so that's been used. Meanwhile, Rumble being pushing onto Irelia. Irelia is fairly weak in the first few levels, but she can build up pretty quick. But Rumble is a very strong hero, and it's been heavily used in Europe, and not overly excessively used. Oh, we can just got a glimpse of Amumu actually. Clairvoyance went down there, so he's picking up the red now, Sjokk is. Ishtai being very aggressive support here. It does come around, manages to get a big hit onto him, and actually, you know what? If Rumble would have, if Trundle, sorry, had to come around there, I think that may well have been a kill. Almost certainly first blood. I don't think with the 3-chord, I think the Golem last hit as well, and the aggressive I can't remember the Q ability's called on Ishtai actually. I'm sure someone can tell me what the Q name is for the attack damage chord that she does on the Q. So that's forced the Amumu out of jungle, or it certainly should do. The slow goes down onto Sjokk. Rand is just above. He's taken. He's pretty taken all the jungle. Frankly, he's just taking it all. He's not even bothered with much of his own jungle at the moment. So very aggressive jungling. Meanwhile, at the top there, Zealot is being taken fairly low. Oh, Rumble has actually ported in, got stunned. Exhaust went on to Irelia. 183 hit points down to. Rumble on 467. Took 2 tower hits in there. Trundle comes back down the bottom again. It's going to come around the side. Gets the slow down. Misfortune has used Ghost. Remember, Flash had already been used in the earlier on. Sneaky gets first blood. That has worked out perfectly. So obviously that Flash that was used at around about level 1-2. Obviously the cooldown hasn't come up yet. Oh, well, that's Ishtai. Needs to be careful there. He's going to get caught. Going to get pulled in as well. But there's not enough AP damage at the moment from Morgana to really trouble Sona as she just pops a heal on herself. Misfortune mana carding up to get a little bit of mana back. Farm it back up. Irelia is back. As I missed the kill on Morgana, I wasn't expecting it to come out. Obviously got locked in the Ishtai again there, judging by the hit points. I was more expecting something with Rumble at the top here. I was trying to look at what Irelia had just been and bought. She's got herself a pair of boots, a ward, and some... Oh, more. Amumu getting caught here. He's trying to counter jungle, and that's not going to work because Trundle can jungle so much faster. Twisted Fate's almost certainly. Has he got level 6? He hasn't. He's only 5 at the moment. He is going to get a flash card in there. Nicely done. Manages to turn around, puts the wild card back out. Vlad tried to come down and support. Rumble was missed, remember, so Rumble could easily have just come out around the side there. But nicely done. So Alibabba picking up the kill on Twisted Fate. That's 3 kills to 0 so far for LowLandLions. So far so good and quite strong. And Trundle really generating 2 of those kills, and Sona almost getting 1 as well on Amumu. Sona returns that ward obviously in the bush there. Gives some good placement. So defensive ward going in by Morgana there. Twisted Fate versus Vlad in the mid there. Wildcard spinning, I guess, is maybe keeping Vlad at bay. Vlad's obviously all he's doing is last hitting and life stealing. That's all he wants to do. So as Tristana ports back, gets a Wriggles and a pair of boots. Twisted Fate has not been back yet, nor has Vlad. Neither returning. What have they got down the bottom? Morgana's not really bought anything other than 2 wards. A pair of boots for Misfortune. So Misfortune not. I mean, the problem is both these heroes down the bottom here, the issue with going in this lane partnership, which you probably see in lower elo, is that both really kind of need to farm to be any good. And it's all well and good, you could probably catch lower elo players, but when you're against a Sona that knows exactly what they're doing, and a perfect last hitting Tristana, then you really got problems. Clairvoyance has gone down, but I think they're going to pick it up before they come around. They do come around. They've got to be careful as they back away. Obviously, Sneaky is up to 6. He could easily jump and put a good bit of slow damage on them. Meanwhile, the banter between the 2 teams. Ishtai is pushing. Zealot, sorry, is pushing. Zealot actually took him quite low. We've suddenly finally get the hit point blip update. Although saying that, it's fairly even because Zealot's only on 496. Ulti gets used there. Teacher got to be careful here. He's completely didn't catch on the ulti. Didn't really know why he went for that because the ulti missed Zealot, and Zealot obviously has the ulti of his own, which life steals it all back, and caught him with the stun. And was a little bit careless from Rumble there. Trundle continues to jungle. What's Trundle got up to? He's got himself his Mantred's Razor and a pair of boots. He's been farming very well. I actually played a game with sjokk in jungle, and he's quite handy. I think he was on Ramos at the time, and we also had, I think it was Sneaky was on Alistair. That's Alistair, not Alistair. Don't want to be going down the Alistairs. And the pair of them roaming, really the opposition didn't have much chance. It has to be said. I held my lane as Jarvan, it's all good. Meanwhile, Ishtai does dodge. You can see there is a push on Vlad at the moment. Ignite was on him. He's not going to get another lifesteal, but I think he's going to get away with it. I didn't see what his life's at. Obviously, we are using the replay function. There's issues with the health updates at the moment. We have Sheen now on Twisted Fate. Teacher is pushing on Rumble onto Zealot. As one of you guys places a message on YouTube, no doubt. That's what that message, that little sound meant on my phone. I do get to see every message, every comment you place on there. Zealot putting the ulti down. Sorry, Teacher putting the ulti down, but he needs to be careful. He managed to get the exhaust onto Teacher. Oh, we're going to have Twisted Fate porting in, which is why he's going to get away. Will he get the stun card? He will do. Alibabba picks up the kill with the Sheen proc at the end there. Sneaky also picking up the kill down the bottom now on Anivia. Wow, Ishtai taking the 46 health, so that was very close, but it is 6-0 now. And Black Fraternity are not having fun. I guess when you when you enter these competitions, these Go4LoL competitions, bearing in mind this is only round 3, so I wouldn't normally cover these rounds, but since LowLandLions kindly just lent me all the replays of the tournament, it's good to have a good bit of cover, because since really the European replays, wow, Vlad is actually going to go down now. I thought he'd got away easily, and he must have been so low health. Yeah, Sjokk, I think he got red on there as well. No, he doesn't. It must have been the dot left over, the rabid bite, that actually finished him off. He was going to say he was very low. Irelia, meanwhile, is pushing on top to it, and Rumble has returned to lane. Rumble comes back with that amplifying tome on now. Not really getting any luck. Hasn't been able to get that Vampiric Scepter, which really is like a staple diet for Rumble. Not been able to build it up just yet, so had problems with the CS. That's while we're talking about CS, while we can see there is another go down the bottom here. Amumu needs to be a little bit careful. It's going to flash away, and Sjokk continues on Trundle to steal all the buffs. Let's have a quick look at CS. Irelia on 76, Rumble on 30, so almost double. Remember, he has died twice in lane, which is obviously going to give him that advantage to Zealot. So there's been a few times he's just been caught out, been too aggressive against a stronger player, and hasn't backed away really. Zealot, when he's had his opportunity, he's gone straight in for it, which is causing problems for him. Bottom's turret is being pushed at the moment. Misfortune versus Twisted Fate. What are we going on with there? Now Morgana has only picked up 5 CS to his credit, so he is trying to be as a support, but a stun support, if anything like that. But oh dear, this is going to be a tower dive. This is not looking good. Sneaky's actually just taking the turret down. Doesn't really care. Does finally take down to Misfortune. Sjokk backs away. Anivia's the target in a moment. It's actually the turret they're taking down. Sneaky's just going to be tanking it a little bit, but they've got him completely pinned in. He's almost certainly dead. He's going to try and take Sjokk with him, but he does pop his ulti. No, he doesn't. He pops his black shield and tries to get away. I don't think he's going to get away though. Sona ulti finishes him off with Sneaky jumping in. Oh, Sjokk actually stole it. With that Vampiric Scepter. So team does go down. Meanwhile, Vlad's managed to get himself a Hex Tech, but he's going to have to back away. He's going to have to back out himself here. He does have Sorcerer's Boots on. I don't think he's going to get away with this one. Surely could be the first kill. Does take down Vlad in the meantime, and I think he may get away as I get pulled back by the teleport. Would you believe it? Oh, he's going to come around the side. He's going to land the stun card once again onto Amumu, and Amumu is now going to have to back away from... No, very nicely done. Bandage toss just about missing there. Very nicely juked in and around there. And Amumu couldn't quite get on him to finish him off. Meanwhile, Rumble also taking quite low up the top. Zealot still continuing to put that pressure on. Like I mentioned, he's got double CS and he's got 2 kills. It's really very hard to hold your lane. He's not had any gank help at all. Amu's not been able to come at the top there. He's actually diving Teacher on the tower. And well, it was a fairly straightforward kill once again. The issue not seeing the hit points. Oh, just caught Amumu bandage tossing onto to Dragon there, I think he did. I definitely saw Amumu's bandage toss come out. The Dragon is not up though, so I guess he was just around the back side of it. Let's go and have a look at the meantime, the mid. Will of the Ancients now completed on Vlad compared to Twisted Fate, who's slowly building up more AP. Dragon does spawn and gets taken down very, very quickly by LowLandLions. 11-0 so far, 13 minutes. Now, if you've watched my previous video with LowLandLions in round 2, then I guess we're going to get a 15-minute Baron here. That's almost certainly what we're going to see. We've got Fortitude Pot on Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate now got that BF sword as well as those Berserker Greaves. And they need to be careful because you can really pump out that damage. See, Sona now got herself a Heart of Gold and Philosopher's Stone, so plenty of GP5 coming out there on Sona. Indeed, he's going to have to back away again here. He's not having a fun time with it at the top there. He's got himself some Mercury Treads. Well, you're facing Irelia. I don't really think those Mercury Treads are going to be ideal. It's got Wriggles and a Sheen now, so doesn't have the stun up. I don't believe ulti is actually up. Yes, it is up. You can see the green dot is up. Twisted Fate, meanwhile, is coming around the side there. He's going to get caught by Anivia. They need to back away from him because he's been a pretty well-fed mid. Tosses out a couple of wild cards as they head back towards Rumble up top. I think they're just biding the time here. I think we're going to have a 15-minute Baron again. The ward placement's going out, the defensive wards. They need to deal with Amumu's in the jungle just here, which is where Trundle is going. So Amumu probably going to make an appearance on the backside. Clairvoyance has gone down, so they can see the entire team there. They're going to steal blue and maybe try and bait them in. Meanwhile, Vlad is pushing on the mid tower. As Twisted Fate manages to take down Misfortune down the bottom there. And Amumu also got Trundle on him now. And the Baron has begun. So Trundle needs to be a little bit wary here. He's going to get ulted on. He's just really just biding the time. He's going to get taken down, I feel. Yes, he will do. But they didn't quite get Baron there. I think they may back away. Remember the hit points on Baron, they build up. Baron gets stronger as the game goes on. Not from the beginning. He's actually fairly weak if your entire team is fed enough to be able to get in there. Twisted Fate's going to ulti in, but kind of a wasted ulti. Wasn't really needed. I didn't see whether he was escaping anything in particular down the bottom there. Twisted Fate is going to try and come in towards Vlad in the mid there. He's going to get a bit of a surprise. He's going to try and pull away, but he's certainly going to get caught by the slow card. Double slow card. Oh, no. Sneaky, your ulti just blew him away there. Twisted Fate's, but he's getting... must be getting ripped apart on comms by that. Meanwhile, Irelia pushing onto Rumble is almost certainly going to get the kill. Yes, he will. And that's another one. He's just going to back out of tower range. And is he going to return to tower? No, he's getting called in towards mid. So it's going to be a 5-man push at mid. You can see Trundle is coming up as well. Trundle completed that Wit's End as well. Twisted Fate now. Got himself this suspicious animal a while ago actually. Wriggle was completed and the Sheen, so very aggressive builds from all the players, a lot of attack damage, a lot of damage overall. Clairvoyant's going down, they're just waiting for the minion wave and they're almost certainly going to go on towards his tower as all 5 members of Black Fraternity are up. Good lord, the damage going on to Amumu there already. Zealot goes in. I don't think he was quite ready. He was trying to set himself up to get that ulti off. Morgana's ulti being used, and that's Raven's ulti off. Misfortune also being used, and really none of it to any effect. Misfortune's almost certainly going to go down as Sjokk just comes backing away. Ishtai does go down there though. Sona, tower diving Sona. Should I say Zealot though is going to have a dive on towards Rumble. Stun card goes through. That is Rumble dead, and that is a team ace. Amumu has just respawned, but it's not really going to be able to do a fat lot about it. Sona the only one down, and that may well be GG. 18-2. They're going to push on. Amumu didn't use his ulti in that last time. He might try and use it just to delay things. No, he's not. Instead, he's going to flash out. It's going to say Zealot is going to go down there. Vane's also going to go. Vane, I keep calling him Vane. It's Vlad. Where the hell do I pull Vane from? Vlad is going to go down. They're going to have to back out. That Baron buff, though, has bought them an inhibitor and a base turret. So a nice push from LowLandLions, 19-3. They have got a lot of stacks on both turrets, actually. Saying a lot of stacks, that's not really a big stack. We will survive until we can surrender. So 2 minutes left is basically what they're saying. Oh no, Amumu's going to get caught here. The stun card goes on him. They haven't got no vision on him though. They've got the stun card on him in the bushes there, but I don't think he's going to get away either. Wild card goes down. One last hit. He's on absolutely nothing. Flash used there by Alibabba. Almost flashed directly in towards Misfortune. Morgana's going to try and throw the prison out. Irelia's come diving in. Irelia's now actually built pretty tanky. He's got Zeal on and a phase now. So Trinity Force almost completed by Zealot. Takes down Misfortune with ease. Sona in the meantime is taking down the top turret. As most supports really should do. That's what they should be doing. That's their job, take down them turrets. Sjokk comes in, tanking it. Actually, Shock's getting caught. Zealot, sorry, got the prison on him. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Vlad goes down instantly. Morgana using the ulti, but I don't think it's going to be out of proc in time. Zealot is going to go down. The Amumu ulti being used. Morgana does go down. Teacher's also taken very low. Zealot, no, Alibabba got the kill in the end, and that's going to be random. PutRandomName here going down. to Alibabba again. Twisted Fate. This is GG. And Nexus will go down. LowLandLions take it in 19 minutes. Round 3. And that's the difference between a top elo team and a mid-range, I guess. This is Deman with Quad V, bringing you League of Legends action.